Okay.
What's your name?
Cynthia Scott,
Cynthia, where do you live?
42 Roosevelt Street, Paulsboro, New Jersey.
After the train derailment, what did you experience?
When we found out about it, that's when my niece came home from school, 10 minutes to 8. And when I asked her what if she was doing home, and she goes, she was not allowed into school. The maintenance man turned her away, told her to go back home. We're about a half a block away from the school.
Did you see anything, smell anything?
I didn't see anything or hear anything. The smell was kind of not a lot sweetness at that time. And my niece said, I said, do you smell anything? She goes, no, I heard the helicopters. I went outside and stood there and watched the helicopters. And I turned around, turned on the news. That's when we found out what was going on. And I sat there and go, okay, what are we going to do? Because nobody contacted us, notified us of anything that was going on. The only way I found out was when my niece came home from school at 10 minutes to 8.
After the derailment and the spill, did you notice anything, any accumulation of stuff?
I didn't wait around. I went around, grabbed up all my important papers that I needed, my homeowners, whatever I needed, my important documents, got my sister's documents. I took my niece went down to my mother's house in Pennsville, and that's where she stayed for a week. I stayed at my daughter's, my sister stayed.
You were talking about some residue. What's that
Yes.
about?
I don't know what it was. The other day when I went out the front door to pick up a package from the mailman, I noticed that my front storm door was all clouded. It was like white. And I ran my finger across it and it was slimy. So I took the Windex out there and just kind of cleaned it up a little bit. I didn't get it all off because it was slimy. And I noticed this morning on my car door, on my side view mirrors, they got the same residue on them. And I tried to wipe that off real quick driving into work this morning. And it's still there. I didn't take it all off. But my question is, and it's awful, okay, I know it sticks, the smell's there, and it was lying low in my basement. Because every time if I went downstairs and did the wash, you pick up the laundry off the floor and pick it up, you got dizzy and lightheaded. My daughter wanted the Christmas tree. I took that out of the basement for her. The smell was still there. I got deathly sick on Thursday.
And that type of smell is what?
There was I didn't detect a smell, but it was the headache, the nauseous.
So you're getting the symptoms, but you don't have the smell.
I got nasty sinuses. I don't smell much of anything on this. It's really bad. But my sister smelled it. And the other day they brought my tree up from out of the basement, and I said it should have went outside to air out. And they go, why, Mom? I said, because of the smell. And the smell was there in my Christmas tree and any of the stuff that I brought up out of the basement. It's still there.
Thank you.
You're welcome.